breakfast in the trunk? Before our hike.
We got
Pumpkin
muffin and some orange juice and hash browns.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
It's Mom,
Olivia, Layla,
and
Aiden,
and we are
KidzCubed.
I created a scavenger hunt for the kids. So we've been here multiple times before. They're familiar with the area. But this time I'm going to have them identify some of the plant life and animal life around us. We'll see how long it takes us. But hang on, let me show you the scavenger hunt. So here's what they're going to have. Got some common things that we've seen multiple times before while we're there, over here on the left. And then for some of the other things, some pictures that we've taken of plant life on a couple of our last hikes here. So we're gonna see how well we can do while we're here. All right, we'll catch you guys in a few. For sure. You ready, Aiden? What'd you find, Layla?
They look like those. I found this, but instead I found this.
What did you find?
I found the white wood
Aster. And where do you see it?
right here.
Very good. This is white wood aster. It's a perennial. Do you know what perennial means?
Yes.
What does perennial mean?
Every year.
Yeah, it comes up every year. Blooms are white like these,
Mom, look at these.
and they have yellow centers. They start blooming between August and November, so they're kind of like a late bloomer, and they grow in the shade. Are we in the shade right now?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so they grow under the canopy of trees really nicely in the woods. And any guesses on what insects they might attract?
Bees.
Nope.
Butterflies.
Yeah, they're a big butterfly attractor. Both. Look at all the white wood aster. Yep, that's what white wood aster before it blooms. And then it blooms into these big open petals here. Yep. All right, let's keep going.
Is this Virginia creeper?
Yes, Livy found Virginia creeper. How do you know it's Virginia creeper?
Because I remember we have it at our house, and 5 leaves is Virginia creeper. That's
Very
all.
good. Layla, did you see it?
I don't see Virginia.
There's no picture of it. It's listed in the words.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. It's actually in the grape family. You know how grapes grow on vines? Virginia creeper is a vine.
There's also grapevine
So
on it.
there's 5 leaflets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's how we know it's Virginia creeper. Any guesses what color it turns in the fall?
I've seen it before. I'm guessing like brown or red.
It turns a bright red, sometimes like a purplish in the fall.
Because it's in the grape family.
When we talk about poison ivy, what's the little phrase we always do?
3 leaves, let them be.
Right, so there's actually more to the phrase, and it's leaves of 3, let it be. Leaves of 5, let it thrive. So if it's leaves of 5, it's safe, you can let it go. If it's leaves of 3, you want to avoid it. So how about we try and see if we can find some poison ivy now? Obviously, we're not going to touch it, right?
Poison ivy.
Oh,
I found actually 2 things. I found poison ivy, and I saw big ferns back there.
all right, so let's look at the poison ivy. So here's the poison ivy. Leaves of 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to let it be. It's actually all over the trail on the side here.
Walked up by myself.
Here's a bunch of Virginia creeper, and there's some more poison ivy. So, any guesses what color poison ivy turns in the fall?
Mommy got me. Yellow.
It actually turns a really bright red to attract migrating birds to the berries. Yeah.
Oh.
So, leaves of 3, let them be. It's called Hang on one second, bud. It's called TOXIODENDRON radicans is the Latin name for it.
TOXIODENDRON LATICAN. And does that mean it's toxic? Oh my god! This is
All right, Livy and Layla, you have the same leaf. Any idea what it might be?
I'm thinking maple. Yeah, maple.
Yeah, so it is definitely a maple tree. How do you know that it's a maple?
Because I know what maples look like, and I know that they have 1, 2, 3 points on them at the top.
So if you look really carefully, there should be 5 lobes
Whoa,
on that
wait, all
leaf.
the
So you count the little ones
What are lobes?
and the big
1,
ones.
2, 3, 4, 5. What are lobes? The point.
Layla, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 2 little ones on the bottom too. So maple leaves tend to have 5 lobes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find maple.
So look for it on your scavenger hunt and check. All right, Liv, what did you find?
I got some grapevines up here.
All right, how do you know it's grapevine? What did you notice?
First of all, I see it a lot when we come here, and second of all, it's a vine.
Yep, and what's distinct about it though? Because Virginia creeper is a vine too. So does it have 5 little leaves, or does it have?
The leaf? It's one big leaf.
So this is a grapevine, and it's all over. And soon
I can't touch it.
we'll probably be able to smell the sweet smell of grapes. Oh, Layla, what did you find? Thank you, Aiden. What's that, Layla?
Joe Pye weed.
Yeah, that is wild Joe Pye weed. Very good. So it can be purple, it can be white,
Pink.
it can be pink. When we walk farther up, native to our area, any guesses how tall it might grow?
I think it will grow to about 5 to 6 feet.
Yeah, 4.9 to 7.9 feet tall. So it can be
I was gonna
taller
say
than
8
us or
feet.
shorter than you.
I was gonna say 8 feet.
So that's on the taller end, but yeah, somewhere around there. It's pretty cool. Oh, Layla, come here, hon.
Oh, I know what that is.
What did you say, Liv?
I said it looks like goldenrod.
That is goldenrod.
Yay!
Very good.
Goldenrod.
Yeah, she found goldenrod. Very pretty. So it's another perennial that's native to this area. Oh, there's more over here. It's called Solidago. It has yellow flowers. It blooms in the late summer and early fall, which we're starting to move into when the days are shorter. And the people have made herbal teas out of them, and Native Americans would eat the seeds. And it naturally contains rubber.
What?
I thought it was an interesting fact. So goldenrod. So the girls are looking around. There's something on their list. Hey, bud.
Mom,
What?
American beech tree.
What's that?
Right above us
Put it
is
in there.
an American beech tree.
And how do you know that?
Because of the picture. The leaves.
Right? Can anyone look at the bark? Tell me what you notice about the bark of the tree.
I noticed it's like smooth and brown. It's not like other trees around us. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
if you look at that tree right there, and
Yep.
It's not like those ones.
Exactly.
And those ones are American beach trees. Those are not.
Right. Very good. All right, so American beech tree. Say Fagus.
Fagus.
Grandifolia.
Grandifolia.
That is the American beech tree. You found the broad, slightly serrated, flat green leaves of the American beech tree. We noticed the bark is
Smooth and gray.
smooth and gray, like super smooth. And it produces beech nuts. If you look down at the ground, you can see the remnants of beech nuts. See all those? And in the fall, any guess what color the leaves might turn?
Yellow. I'm thinking yellow.
Yeah, they turn like a bright bronzy yellow. You found a beech nut.
I also found one more thing on our list.
What'd you find?
Moss.
Yes. Livy found some green moss over here. There's lots of different species of moss. That's just one of them. You want to see?
Yeah.
All right, check that off on your list, girls.
We should check off maple trees.
Yes, check off maple tree. Do you see the moss?
Yeah.
All right, Layla found something.
Skunk cabbage. It's on our list. It's like big leaves.
Yeah.
Whenever you like touch it or like step on it, it just like
Smells like what?
skunk.
Smells like skunk.
And skunk cabbage is
So skunk cabbage
right here.
is right there. Very good. Skunk cabbage is called Symplocarpus
Symplocarpus.
photitis.
Symplocarpus photitis.
Photitis, very good. It has large, broad green leaves. Check. It flowers in the early spring. When it comes up out of the ground, it's purple. So we're in late summer right now, so it looks a little different.
Sounds like simple carpet.
Yes. And if you break or tear a leaf, it releases a really pungent odor. The smell actually attracts pollinators though, and it discourages predators. So things that are going to eat it, break a leaf, smells gross, the predator leaves, but the pollinators come and help it thrive. And it actually generates heat. So in the early spring when there's still ice and it starts to come up, it creates heat, which melts the ice and allows the skunk cabbage to pop through.
I know the flower. Tulip trees.
What is it with?
Tulip trees.
Tulip trees. So there's a little sapling down here.
It's so cute.
And if we look up here,
Oh my god.
we've got a big giant tulip tree. So tulip trees grow super, super tall. Any guesses why it's called a tulip tree?
Because it grows tulips on them.
The flowers it grows resemble tulips. Very good. So see, Liriodendron,
Dendron.
tulipifera.
Tulipifera.
So Liriodendron tulipifera is the tulip tree. It's deciduous. What does that mean?
That means
If it's not evergreen, it's deciduous. What does that mean? What does it lose?
It loses its leaves in the winter.
Very good. Tulip tree, huge leaves, 4 lobes.
Flower right now.
Flowers resemble tulips. All right, and we're gonna continue. Layla, you see something?
It's a touch me not. They look like this.
Oh, and where are them? Where do you see them?
Over there.
All right.
I also noticed touch me nots near the tulip tree too.
Oh, cool. Layla, do you remember why they're called touch-me-nots?
Because when you like
Eat
when
them
you
back
like
for a minute.
push the inside of them where the seeds are, they like shoot out.
All right. Can you maybe show me what the seeds do, or you want me to?
Can you?
Yeah. So they're called touch-me-nots because if you touch, let me find a good seed. If you touch their seeds, so here's their seed. They burst open and the seeds cling everywhere. See that? It curls up. Impatiens capensis.
Impatiens
The
capensis.
summer bloomer. We're in summer. It's impatient because the seeds explode like I just showed you guys. It's also called SNAPWEED. So it has water repellent leaves. So the leaves are essentially waterproof. If you notice, the water beads up on the leaves like this. So they have water repellent leaves. And the flower is shaped like a cornucopia. All right, we're about a third of the way around and we're gonna stop and share with you what we found so far. So Layla, go ahead.
There, we found poison ivy, Virginia creeper, skunk cabbage, maple tree leaf, moss, and then we also found a touch-me-not, grapevine, Joe pine weed, fern, goldenrod, tulip tree, and whitewood aster.
Very
The
good.
whitewood aster was the first one we found.
All right, and we're gonna go up here a little ways and see what else we can find, okay?
I just
Oh, and here's more Joe Pye weed.
Oh wait, that's what this is here.
Very good, but what do you see around it if you look carefully? Bees and some, Aiden, watch out for the bees, bud, and some butterflies. So those must be what?
Pollinators.
Pollinators. Very good, Liv.
I see another butterfly.
Yeah. All right. I see some Virginia creeper. Poison ivy going up that tree. Some maple trees.
This looks like a fern.
What kind of fern?
I think it's this though.
What kind of tree, guys?
Maple.
Maple tree. Very good. What kind of leaf is this? Any guesses?
That's an oak.
Oak
Yeah.
tree. Very good.
Yeah, we came across an oak leaf.
Now, do you see the points?
Oh yeah.
Points mean ouch.
Three of
Ouch
them
means
was
blood.
Blood
Right?
is red.
Blood is red.
It also,
Oh, I see something else. Come here, Layla. No.
it's sassafras.
You see the sassafras?
It's a perfect plant for me.
So one of the coolest things about the sassafras tree, it has different shaped leaves on it. So this is the sassafras leaf, which is just this one lobe. And this is the sassafras leaf that has 3 lobes. And then this one, you see this one that looks like a mitten? That is also a sassafras leaf.
It's like the ones that
So
are
they
just,
have 3 shapes.
it's like the ones that are just one lobe are detached from the mittens.
Yes.
Wait, this
Say sassafras
sassafras.
albidum.
Albidum.
The Latin name is Sassafras albidum. It has aromatic properties, which means it smells fragrant. Every single part of the plant, the leaf, the twigs, they all have a fragrant smell, just like the flowers. The bark is an orangey brown, so if I go in here, the bark on that trunk is an orangey brown. You guys see that in there?
Yeah.
It has 3 distinct leaf shapes that we just said. Un, bi, and trilobed. And the aroma is like citrus. And all parts of the sassafras tree have been used by humans for cooking, for medicine, and to make furniture. And in the past, the twigs were used as toothbrushes. So that is the sassafras tree. All right, so we've got some poison ivy. What else is in here, girls?
Ferns.
Ferns. So there's some more ferns. We're gonna do a little bit more work.
Grapevine.
So Libby's going to share with us what kind of pines these might be.
So, the way
In a
you
second, Aiden.
figure out if a pine is red or white is you take a cluster off.
So you can see where they're connected. You take off that
You
cluster.
take off a cluster and you count. If it's 5, then it's white.
5 what?
5 needles is it's white, and if it's 3 needles, it's red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I found a
So
white.
these are white pines. W-H-I-T-E is 5 letters. White pine. If it's 3 needles, R-E-D,
Red.
it's a red pine.
Blood.
All right, so lots of white pines around here.
Big fern. Giant fern.
Wow. Those look like Jurassic ferns. Aiden, you see the big fern? Look down here. Yeah. And Aiden, what do you hear up in the tree? Do you hear that sound?
Yeah.
What are those? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Are they cicadas? Can you say cicada?
Cicada.
Very good. They're up in the tree. Can we see them?
No.
No. Layla, what'd you find in the parking lot though?
Dead one.
A dead one. So we added cicada to our list. Oh, you can add it. You want to add it? Okay. Livy added it and checked it off.
All right. I found 3 pine cones. So there's lots of baby ones over here. There's like 1, 2.
Very nice.
And there's another one over here and one over there.
All right. So we found a bunch of little ones, and here's a big one.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right.
So we found some pine cones.
Check off pine cones.
And pine needles.
And
I
pine
wonder
needles.
if we could find a green frog out of it. Oh, I see an eagle. There's the eagle perched on top of the telephone tower through the trees.
Oh yes, there he is. He is very hard to see, but if you guys, if you look right up there on top of that
Let's zoom it in.
tower, it's zoomed in as far as I can. We'll have to keep our walk going and see if we can get a closer shot. Cool.
Frog, green frog, right there.
Where? Did he
Right
just?
there.
Where?
Right here.
He just jumped.
Just jump.
You guys found a green frog. That was
I found a
awesome.
frog. The green frog is right here.
All right, and then if you guys look out here, we'll keep looking out. You look out on those logs out there. Do you see the turtles? Right here. There's turtles on all those branches sticking up out of the water.
Sadly, no hair.
No heron. He might be over at the other pond.
Yes, we found turtles.
Water strider's another good thing to add, Liv.
Water striders are like bugs that have like feet that help them stay on top of the water.
Yeah.
Algae!
Very good. There's algae in there.
It was there was a frog.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Do you see what I'm seeing?
Lichen?
Yeah, where's the lichen?
On the...
Yeah, so all this green stuff is lichen.
I get confused with lichen and moss.
Well, lichen is not fuzzy. Lichen grows on almost any surface, and it's an indicator, there it is, of good air quality. So if you have good air, lichen's gonna grow. And it comes in a lot of different sizes and forms and colors. So here we've got like this greenish. It's actually a fungus and an algae growing together.
That's cool.
Let's see if we can find white oak. White oak. So there's smooth leaves. There's no bristles. These all look like red oak. What are the purple things?
The purple things
Are
purple luciferiae.
purple loosestrife. So those are actually invasive. So they're not native to our area. One plant can produce up to 2 million seeds. So if you have one plant, it produces all these seeds and it starts to take over the native plants. And if you're taking over the native plants, then you're also disturbing the habitat for the native animals. So sometimes animals find it difficult to live when purple loosestrife takes over.
I saw a TV show, and they had a specific episode about invasive species and plants.
Yeah. So you don't really think about it. They're beautiful. But sometimes there's a plant that doesn't belong here. Tell me, Livy, can you tell me what we found so far?
We have found 3 pine cones, pine needles, poison ivy, Virginia creeper, skunk cabbage, maple tree leaf, moss, green frog, turtle, bald eagle, oak tree leaf, red and white, touch me not, grapevine, purple loosestrife, Joe pie weed, at least 2 kinds of ferns, lichen, whitewood aster, tulip tree, sassafras tree, American beech tree, and goldenrod.
You see what I see?
You have everything I do.
We found some acorns. And guys, where do the acorns come from?
Acorns come from oak trees.
Oak trees. And who eats the acorns?
Squirrels.
Squirrels. See, Aiden, look.
Chubby
Like Chubby the squirrel at our house. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Layla, what's left on our list to find?
We just have to find a duck, great blue heron, a rabbit, a deer, white birch tree, and honeysuckle.
Real quick on the bald eagle. Any idea why they call it a bald eagle?
Because the head is white and it looks like it's bald.
Yeah, it's not actually bald, but it's white feathers, right?
Yeah.
Any guesses as to what they like to eat? Nope.
Worms.
Nope. They're birds of prey, so they have big talons.
Probably like little rodents,
They
like
like-
mice.
Okay, and they like to live near bodies of water. What might they eat? Yes,
They use
yes.
their talons to grab fish.
Big fish eaters. They're actually, they build the largest nest of any North American bird. Purple and a lot of pink, but they found some white. Pretty cool.
Butterfly.
Can you see butterflies? Yeah. They're so pretty.
Yeah.
They're pollinating the flowers. They drink the nectar from the flowers. Yeah.
What you could touch them?
This is an oak leaf, but what do you notice that's different about this oak leaf than other oak leaves? It's
white.
rounded on the edges.
That's a white oak.
Like Quercus alba.
Oh my god!
Say Quercus alba.
Quercus alba. Look what
Quercus alba.
Quercus alba.
Yeah, white oak. Quercus rubra,
Quercus rubra.
because it's pokey, right? It's got little spines on the end. Excellent. All right,
Green.
let's go up and over the hill.
Look at this.
What'd you find? Wow. What kind of leaves are those? Oak leaves, very good. car now. We finished up our hike. It is hot and humid out, so we're in the car now.
Yes.
We're in the car now. We just wanted to share with you how our scavenger hunt went. So, Livy, how did it go?
I felt like, yeah, I felt like it went pretty good. We got most of the things on our list checked off.
Do you have a favorite new thing you learned?
My favorite new thing I learned? Probably how to teleport.
I just can't. And then find
Probably how to teleport a red oak and a white oak.
Awesome. And Layla, how did it go for you?
It went really well. My favorite part was that the touch me nots, because like when you poke the seed where the seeds are, it just shoots out.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's funny.
Aiden, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You get to play trucks.
Oh, you want to go home and play trucks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We will.
I
But-
got a circuit cup today. Well, you're going to probably.
All right, so we have a few things left on there we didn't find, like the great blue heron. We saw the bald eagle from far away, not as close up as we wanted to. And ducks.
The eagle.
Yeah, we got to see the eagle. Ducks, something we didn't see either. Sometimes those are things we see earlier in the season, but I'm sure we'll be back, and maybe we can complete our list then. So, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to click that thumbs up if you liked our video, and go over to Instagram and Facebook and follow us there, and you can also comment.
And subscribe.
And as always,
Come as you are enough. Bye guys.